In this video, I will be ranking 7 LEGO themes with the highest growth rates in price. Let's go! First on the list is LEGO Hobbit. This theme made its first appearance in 2012 and was discontinued 2 years later in 2014. Only a total of 24 different Hobbit sets were ever made. So why have sets of this theme increased in price by so much? Because this theme has given us some really excellent minifigures. For the most part, the actual builds of the Hobbit sets, except for the Hobbit hole, leave a lot to be desired. But where the builds may be lacking, the minifigures more than make up for it. Just for instance, this set is selling for about $200 US. Yet, the total value of the minifigures is worth about $200. That's how much everyone absolutely loves the minifigures in this theme. Not so much the builds. This theme has on average appreciated in price by 14.3% per year. LEGO Lord of the Rings. The Lord of the Rings line was first introduced in 2012, then ended a year later in 2013. Only a total of 15 different sets were made in this theme, which, in my opinion, is absolutely criminal. Back when I was an innocent child growing up, I actually got a bunch of these sets that I'm showing you right now. Unfortunately, I sold pretty much all of my collection years ago. It still keeps me up at night knowing I could have had a small fortune worth of LEGO Lord of the Rings, which probably could have paid for my college. With all jokes aside, the LEGO Lord of the Rings theme has a yearly growth rate of 15.51%. The main reason why Lord of the Rings has had such high growth is because it's a very popular licensed theme that was only available for a short amount of time. LEGO Brickheadz. The LEGO Brickheadz theme was first released in 2016 and was LEGO's attempt to compete with Funko Pops. And it worked! LEGO Brickheadz are extremely sought after for collectors, especially Brickheadz of licensed themes like Star Wars, Harry Potter, and Marvel. Once retired, LEGO Brickheadz have had absolutely absurd growth, which is mostly to do with their cheap price, their collectability, and being a licensed theme. After all, who wouldn't want a LEGO Darth Vader Brickhead? If you had bought all 130 Brickhead sets ever made at retail price, that would have cost you $1,900. Today, those same 130 sets would be worth over $12,000. On average, the LEGO Brickheadz line has grown in price by 16.35% per year. Speed Champions. The Speed Champions theme first made its appearance in 2015 and is still going strong in 2022. There's a bunch of different reasons why sets of this theme have absolutely exploded in price once retired. First is their affordability. A lot of these sets are pretty affordable, which compared to LEGO Star Wars prices makes them look like a steal. Another reason for their success is that Speed Champion sets are based on real-life car brands. Car brands like Audi and Ferrari are already very popular and recognizable over a broad demographic. Also, Speed Champion sets are just really well designed. Just by looking at these pictures makes me want to buy a bunch of these sets. The LEGO Speed Champion line has an average yearly growth rate of 17.63%. LEGO Bricklink. To make this theme happen, LEGO partnered with Bricklink. The sets that make up this theme were never directly sold by LEGO. Rather, they were directly sold by Bricklink, meaning not a ton of these sets were ever made, which helps do this to the price. It also helps that these sets are just amazing. Just the detail and sheer scope of these sets are just insane. Just look at this house! The Bricklink LEGO theme has appreciated in price by an average of 18.56% per year. LEGO Mario. LEGO Mario is by far the newest theme included on this list, first being released in 2022. The reason why this theme has had one of the highest growth rates is because the first Mario video games came out in the 1980s. And kids growing up in the 1980s, not those kids, I'm talking about kids that played Mario in the 1980s are now adults with a disposable income. So they can pretty much afford to buy as many Mario sets as they want, which definitely explains why this theme is growing so fast. Another reason to explain the rapid growth of this theme is that simply it hasn't been available for very long. I bet after a few years, some of the LEGO Mario hype will wear off and we'll see the growth rates of the retired Mario sets slow down. But as of now, LEGO Mario has grown by an average of 23.27% per year. The LEGO theme with the highest yearly growth rate is LEGO Forma. Only 4 different sets of these LEGO Technic fish were ever made. This was LEGO's attempt to gauge the popularity of these sets, which were mostly aimed at the AFOL community, adult fans of LEGO. In 2019, LEGO did the unthinkable, pulling the plug on this theme forever. LEGO should be tried and convicted in a court of law for the heinous crime of robbing the world of such a great theme. Only a very few LEGO Forma sets were ever released on Indiegogo. So that is why LEGO Forma sets are so expensive on sites like eBay. Since 2019, the LEGO Forma theme has appreciated in price by an average of 34.4% per year. These 7 LEGO themes have absolutely skyrocketed in price over the years, while other LEGO themes have absolutely face-planted when it comes to price appreciation. If you're interested in LEGO's biggest failures, then check out this video I made about the LEGO themes with the worst growth rates.